Have you ever felt this? You listen to English, you understand the meaning, but when it's your turn to speak, nothing comes out. It feels like your brain understands, but your mouth refuses to move. Don't worry, this is not your fault. This is the natural process of learning a language. And if you stay with me, you'll see the real path forward. Listening, speaking, thinking in English, with reading as a powerful support. You are not failing. You are already learning step by step. You just need the right routine. Think about how children learn their first language. For a long time, they only listen. They hear their parents, they hear the world around them, and they don't say a single word. But every moment, their brain is collecting sounds, patterns, and meanings. And then one day, boom, the first words come out. That is why listening is always the first step. Without listening, speaking cannot grow. If you want to speak English fluently, you must first train your ears. When you listen, don't panic if you hear a new word. Don't stop and translate everything in your head. Instead, focus on the flow, the sound, and the feeling of the sentence. Even if you don't understand every detail, keep going. Use the context to guess. Each time, your brain is making faster connections. Tip: if you must check a word, do it after you finish listening, not during. Listening fills your mind with the rhythm and music of English. And remember, listening gives you sound and rhythm, but to expand your vocabulary and to understand more complex structures, reading will also play a big role. We'll return to that later. Listening alone is not enough. At some point, you need to speak. And speaking is harder because it is active. Listening is like filling a bucket with water. Speaking is like pouring the water out. If the bucket is full, but you never pour, the water just stays there. That's why many learners say, I can understand, but I cannot speak. You already know more English than you can use. Your brain has the input, but your mouth hasn't practiced enough. So start small. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Don't wait for the perfect word. Just begin with simple sentences. I'm tired today. I'm cooking dinner. Then add variety. I usually cook dinner around 7. I've been waiting for my friend for 20 minutes. Say them out loud. Repeat them. Change them little by little. Soon, your mouth will get used to moving in English, and your brain will begin to trust itself. Don't forget, every learner feels stuck sometimes. You are not alone. What matters is that you keep trying. And as you continue, remember this. Many of the words and expressions you need for speaking will come not only from listening, but also from reading. Reading feeds your speaking because it gives you new vocabulary and new ways to express ideas. Now let's talk about the bridge between listening and speaking. Thinking in English. If you listen in English but always translate in your head, everything feels slow. If you try to speak but first build sentences in another language, your words get stuck. That's why you feel blocked. Not because you don't know English, but because your brain is taking a long detour. Thinking in English means creating a direct connection. When you see an object, say its name in English. When you feel an emotion, describe it in English. At first, it feels unnatural. You may catch yourself slipping back to your own language. That's normal. But every time you practice, you are building a new habit. And habits grow stronger the more you use them. Mini practices. While walking outside, name 5 things you see in English. Before sleeping, describe your day in 3 sentences in English. The more you do this, the shorter the distance becomes between thought and speech. One day, you'll notice something amazing. You're no longer translating. You're simply living in English. Now, how can you connect all these steps in your daily life? No matter how busy you are, it is important to practice every day. That means you do need consistent practice. Here's how. Step 1, listening. Choose one short audio or video clip in English. First, listen without subtitles. Just focus on the flow and the sound. Then listen again, this time noticing the rhythm and repeated phrases. Don't stop for every new word. Let the sound keep going. Tip: if you don't know a word, check it only after you finish listening. Listening is training your ears. It fills your brain with the rhythm and music of English. Step 2, reading. Now, take something to read, a short article, a story, or even the transcript of the clip you just listened to. Read slowly and carefully. Notice how sentences are built. Pay attention to useful vocabulary. Try to understand in English, not by translating into your language. And sometimes read out loud. This connects reading to speaking. Reading not only grows your vocabulary, but also strengthens your grammar, writing, and thinking in English. Step 3, shadowing. Go back to the same audio or video from step 1. Play it again. This time, don't just listen, speak along with it. Repeat each line out loud. Copy the rhythm, intonation, and even the emotion. At first, it feels hard, but this is how your mouth learns the movement of English. When you feel more confident, try changing a few words to make new sentences of your own. Shadowing trains your mouth and brain to move in sync, just like a native speaker. Step 4, self-talk. Now, turn off the audio. It's your turn. Talk about your day, your plans, or your feelings in English. Example: I went to the store today. I bought some fruit. Later, I will call my friend. Keep speaking, even if it's simple. Don't stop for mistakes. Extra tip: record yourself and listen back. You'll notice your pronunciation, rhythm, and where you can improve. Self-talk builds confidence. It's practice for real conversations with others. So remember, listening builds your foundation. Speaking turns your knowledge into action. Reading expands your vocabulary and deepens your understanding. And thinking in English connects them all. This journey takes time, but you are already on the path. Don't give up. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Every word you listen to, every sentence you read, every phrase you say, every thought you form in English, it is building your future. And always remember, consistency is more important than perfection. A little practice every day will change your future. And here's one more important thing. You don't need to do all 4 steps every single day. If you only have time for 1 or 2, that's okay. On some days, just listen. On other days, just read or just practice self-talk. What really matters is that you keep touching English every day in some way. If you stay consistent 1 week at a time, you will cover all 4 steps. Slowly at first, then faster. One day you'll realize you are no longer translating. You are simply living in English. Weekly challenge. This week, try to do at least 1 step every day. Write down your progress. You'll be surprised at how much you improve in just 7 days. Keep listening, keep reading, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep thinking in English. Your future self will thank you.